How do you find the solution when you're focused on the problem? That's an easy answer. You don't. Hey friends, so I wanted to share with you um, a frustrating moment or experience that I had this week. Usually I do a lot of these videos, like these recordings. I do them like early in the morning before I get my day started. As many of you know, I am a game artist or concept artist for mobile gaming studio. And then I have a lot of other projects going on at any given time. And so this kind of stuff, I do it early in the morning, very early in the morning. I had all my content done, and I was like, I'm just going to get up extra early. I'm going to finish editing everything, and it'll be done and ready for the week. And so when I sit down at my desk, I see that all of my content was missing. Everything was erased or missing. All of the little thumbnails that are a part of the full video, it said missing file, missing file, missing file. Uh, Long story short, I searched everything. I did everything I could. I could not retrieve all this missing content. It was a glitch. It was some sort of technical issue or glitch, and I lost everything that I did. I knew in that moment, this isn't the type of thing that I can, maybe I'll wiggle something, move some things around, and I'll just re-record it. Like, it was a lot of stuff, and it just wasn't something that I was gonna be able to fix, not in time, let alone for this week's video. And so I sat there stressed out, thinking, wow, why this? Why me? Why this? Why now? Like, this is no time to recover. And I just sat there for a while, and then I realized, I thought, you know what, this is out of my control. I could either sit here stressed about something that I cannot change or fix, or I can go have breakfast with my family. And to me at that time, the latter sounded much better. While I was having breakfast with my family, my daughter said, I was explaining what happened, and my daughter said, Dad, why don't you just write something in the forum and like let your any followers of yours know that, hey, this is what happened. Like, just share, just tell them about what your experience was. And I was like, nah, I don't really feel like doing that. I think I was just really just frustrated about the whole thing. So yeah, I had kind of like decided to go just move forward and just go on about my day. But I think a little bit of that was just still kind of bugging me. But then I thought, in her saying that, I was like, you know what? She's onto something. I think that that's a good idea. And that inspired for me to just say this to encourage you that sometimes you have things mapped out, you have it planned out. I like doing that. But I'll be the first to tell you that sometimes things are just going to go wrong. We live in a world, in an imperfect world. And so imperfect things are going to happen. But how you respond to these imperfect situations is that right there is the important part. And by no means am I saying to dismiss responsibility. I'm not saying, hey, things are not going good today. Oh, well, I'm not going to do any work today. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is that if your mind is completely focused on the problem, then you're not able to apply any thinking or thought or energy towards a solution. And many times when you step up and walk away, just kind of take a break or just refresh your mind, and I've talked about this in other videos, it's in those moments that you end up finding a solution. This reminds me of a Bible scripture. Philippians 4:6 says, don't worry about anything, but in everything, through prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. And so this is a reminder for myself and to you guys as well, that in these situations, no matter how big or small, to bring this to prayer, bring this to God. So again, I want to remind you, so this one thing goes wrong. For me, this one thing went wrong this week. And okay, what I'm recording here is not the ideal situation. It's not the ideal thing that I wanted to capture or share with you this week. But I found it important to just be completely transparent and honest that, you know what, sometimes it doesn't go the way that you envisioned it. But it's okay. Everything's going to be all right. Things are going to go wrong. But that doesn't mean that this one thing going wrong has to ruin all of these other things. Like, your day will be okay. And again, as I mentioned earlier, how you respond to that is very important in how you kind of get through that situation. So again, I hope that this encourages you, and I will see you on the next video.